Great, good afternoon and welcome to the Candid Money Talk. It's our Q&A forum for Profit Acumen where we get to answer your questions, right? Your questions around money. And today I'm inspired, not really to deal with a question, but to deal with something that I've struggled with for quite a while. Yeah, I struggled with this problem and only to realize that it was just not me. Yeah. Many people struggle with this thing of feeling sorry for self-pity. Yeah. So it could be that somebody is doing something to you that you don't like, or you're in an environment that just makes you unhappy, or things are not turning out the way you'd want them to turn out, or within the time frame you'd want them to be in a certain way. And you then get into this space, this inner dialogue, yeah, this inner conversation where you try to feel sorry for yourself and to really ask yourself many questions. Why is this happening to me? Why am I suffering this way? How come other people look happier and they don't seem to go through what I'm going through? Am I actually deserving of this pain? Why me? Self-pity, feeling sorry for yourself. You know, like you see on my screen, self-pity lies to you about who you are and steals from you who you can be. You see, the mind of man, yeah, it responds to the emotions that we send to it. Yet in this same mind, in your brain, yeah, that is where money comes from. And I speak on this in connection with money because that is what I deal with. Yeah. You see, money, I'm reading from my book, my money journal. It's a hands-on guide for you and your money. And on page 80, under my creative flow and energetic field, it says, money finds its way into our hands by means of a creative intention, which is the process of moving creative thoughts, ideas, and imagination into form and action. Yeah, so money finds its way into our hands by means of creative intention, which takes place in our mind. So if you've sent the mind into this space of self-pity, why me? Why am I feeling this way? Why is it this is happening to me? What happens? That mind stops. Its level of creativity is affected. And you are stuck at this point of looking at yourself as a victim as opposed to a victor. And that affects your creativity because money represents a creative energy. Money is a reflection of what you've done for others that is of value. And because it's of value, they remove money from your pocket or from their pocket and put it in yours. So the moment you are a victim, it means you cease to be a solution, but you begin to be a person who is in need of solutions. So the more you are a victim, the more you curtail your financial progress. So money represents a creative energy that is attracted to a creative flow that is present within our human universe. So as long as you're in a state where you place yourself as a victim, it means you're sabotaging your money journey. It means that is what the world gives you, more of things that place you as a victim. But the more you present yourself as a solution, the more the world responds. The law of attraction is real. the more the world responds and sees you as part of the solution, the universe that gives solutions, and the more it sends towards you to solve. So, yes, it's true we have problems. Yes, it's true we are having painful situations. Yes, it's true many things are not going the way we would want them to go. But self-pity does not solve any of those problems. It only makes things worse. And by now, I've talked about money being a core survival issue. Money is core to our survival. It is something that touches every aspect of our lives. So we cannot afford to sabotage it. Yeah? We can't afford to sabotage it because this is not working out. The other is still stuck. This person is unwell. Yeah? We need to face the problem, do what we can as human beings, and surrender. Leave the things in the hands of our Maker. To be above the line. Yeah? Take ownership. Do what you can. Be accountable on what you've done towards solving that problem. Hold it with responsibility and then let go and let God, right? But move away from the space of blame, excuses, denial, pitying yourself. Move above the line. One of the reasons that keeps us below the line, one of the reasons we feel sorry for ourselves is because we don't know ourselves. We don't know what we have within us. We don't know that within us we have valuable financial assets that can change the situation that you are in right now. Yeah? If you're more aware of what you have within you, what you have within you is a great solution. And money comes from right within there. Money comes from within, right? Your education, your experience, your expertise sits right in there, waiting for you to give solutions. And money naturally follows solutions, follows value. Yeah? So, no self-pity. Remember, all of us have something. We have something to give. Yeah? So that which we have within us, it's a solution that someone else is waiting for. So maybe you're seated in a corner pitying yourself, yet someone is waiting for you to give a solution to their problem. They are holding your money, waiting for you to show up. So move away from self-pity, move above the line, be a victor, and begin by grabbing your Get Paid for Your Expertise user guide. Go to getpaidforyourexpertise.profitacumen.com, grab your free user guide. Let's be useful vessels who are solving other people's problems, despite us having our own. By the way, when you see all these people who give solutions, all these motivational speakers, all these coaches and trainers and consultants, don't be deceived that they have no problems. They have quite a number of problems. They have quite a chunk of it, but they've moved beyond. They're operating above the line. So grab your user guide and in this user guide, it will lead you to the Get Paid for Your Expertise bootcamp for you to begin to be a solution despite your problems. A great avenue for you to find your purpose, a great avenue for you to nail your money goals, your money deficit. We are only 2 months and slightly above 2 months to getting to the end of this year. How are your money goals looking like? Someone is holding your money, waiting for you to show up as a solution. So the Get Paid for Your Expertise bootcamp It's an avenue for professionals, yeah, to unearth their most valuable financial asset. You may be showing up with it in employment, in business, in career, or you're in career transition, yeah? But you may not be showing up with it 100%. There may be something within that you just haven't unlocked, which can add on to your earning ability. Yeah? You need to unlock your earning ability to the maximum. It means you're giving as much value as possible. Yeah? So, get to learn what you need to learn to unlock your earning power using what you already know and most probably love doing. So, what will you get from this bootcamp? You will discover what. What are you called to do? You'll define who. Who are you meant to serve? You'll design it. How? How do you craft an ideal offer from what you already know and love doing? Then you'll deliver. Where? Where do you find that person who is in need of what you have to offer? So it's 4 hours of intense going deep. It's an implementation bootcamp. So it's not a session where you come and listen and pack and go and do. No, we do as we go. So 4 hours. And we have sessions every 2 weeks. So our next session is on 15th of October on Saturday at 5 p.m. East African time. How much is this session? Right now, it's only going for $64, 7,552 Kenya shillings, a 70% discount, right? And we only need less than 20 professionals because there are people who have already booked for this. So, and with that, you equally get amazing bonuses. Bonus number one is a skills monetization workbook, which will be very useful for you during the implementation session. Bonus number two is a financial well-being ebook, a simple start guide for you to elevate your financial well-being. Bonus number three is a practical purpose guide. It's a guide to help you find your calling. Bonus number four is a money mindset workbook. Often what leads us to self-pity is our mind, where our mind is wired. So we need to have a winning mind, a mindset that helps you win with your money. And lastly, bonus number five is a get paid for your expertise learning hub for professionals who have attended the bootcamp, a very energetic space for you to grow. So most opportunities, that which is making you pity yourself, there is an opportunity lying in there, lying in there. Don't give in to the pain. Yeah? Give in to the gain that will come out of that pain. Most opportunities are disguised as problems. Yeah? So just allow yourself to breathe in, yeah, and project it into the future and see what can I do with this pain. It's not for granted. It may be just an opportunity lying in there, waiting for you to tap into it. Right? And remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Candid Money Talk. There's a lot of information in there that is very useful for you to grow in your money journey. And with that, I come to the end of our Candid Money Talk. I didn't introduce myself at the beginning. I'm Edith Sidondo. I'm a certified money coach. I'm the founder and CEO of Profit Acumen, a money coaching firm. I help professionals to maximize their earnings using their education, their experience and expertise to create founder-led service-based businesses that not only puts money in their pocket, but equally frees up their time as they consistently increase their flow of income. Yeah. So it's a very exciting job when you see people actually using what they have, what they already knew and loved doing, and earning from it as they give solution to problems. So that's the end of our session today. Remember, Wednesday we won't have a session until Thursday. See you on Thursday in our next episode of the Candid Money Talk. Bye for now.